Welcome back to another edition of the Pitch Putt and Puff podcast. My name is Roger, aka RGB. Appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Before we get rolling, though, got to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. First, we got golfercbd.com. Make sure you guys check out golfercbd.com. Use promo code PPP10 at checkout to save yourself 10%. Golfer CBD, they have a bunch of different options for you. They have the gummies, they have the performance spread, the performance cream, as well as the recovery cream. This stuff works wonders for sure. The topicals are really, though, where it's at. Golfer CBD topicals are truly a game changer with their patented delivery technology. They're strokes ahead of the competition, delivering 10 times more CBD directly to the muscles, joints, than the traditional balms and creams. The Golfer CBD topicals are easy to apply in the course, absorb quickly, and do not leave any sticky residue, making them the perfect addition to every golfer's essential toolkit. Make sure you guys check them out, golfercbd.com, promo code PPP10 to save yourself 10% at checkout. Also, you got to check out 420 Bliss, located at 740 Hoosick Road in Troy, New York. If you're local here in the 518, make sure you check them out. They also have a new app available just a little higher. Make sure you're looking at the 420 location, but they have everything you're looking for: flowers, pre-rolls, edibles, tinctures, vapes. You name it, they got it. Make sure you check out 420-bliss.com. And then last but not least, we got Trouble Off the Tee, troubleoffthetee.com, promo code RGB for 15% off site-wide, as well as promo code PUFF for buy one, get one free on the polos at troubleoffthetee.com. Don't forget to check out the book, available on Spotify as well as on Audible. Author is Marty Minden, narrated by Jake Adams. It's a great book. It's about a golfer. Really, this guy has it all and just can't seem to get it together. It's one of those books where when you're listening to it, because it's an audio, you're going to want to drive around the block a few times to finish the chapter. So make sure you check them out, troubleoffthetee.com. Tonight, we're going to hit you with a quick recap show, a little off schedule this week. We had a long day yesterday, so we took a little break. We're going to record on Monday night. This will be out on Wednesday. And then we'll follow you up Friday with our preview. But going to have a recap, hoping to get the Upstate Golf guys on here, as well as some of the Pitch, Putt, and Puff crew. It was a real interesting weekend. We had a bunch of regulars missing, so we'll get into it. Welcome back to the Pitch, Putt, and Puff podcast. My name is Roger, a.k.a. RGB. Joining me is my co-host, JR. What up, Jay?
Yo, what up?
Alongside Jay, we got the Upstate Golf guys. We got Mikey and Anthony. What's up, boys?
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
And what did you see, a UFO or something? I seen you just looking up.
Something was up there. I don't know what it was.
Starlink.
I don't know, all these conspiracy theories you got me looking up now. I'm
Yeah,
looking at aliens.
Man.
I'm looking at those. I just seen one that Donald Trump is a time traveler.
Time traveler. Yeah, buddy.
that one's fucking nuts. You saw that one too?
Yeah, but yeah, you got to look at the book. There's a book with
Barron Trump is a time traveler in 1876 or something. The book.
So Anthony, when I was saying
man?
this, let me ask you this. So on the Upstate, just give Rody a quick update on the Upstate Golf guys. We got into some conspiracy talk, and I was saying some crazy, what sounds like literally sounds crazy. Well, Anthony did some research, and I was talking about the Titanic, and I was talking about Biggie getting hijacking his whole persona from Notorious B1. And Anthony did some research and put a great reel together, and he clipped it to where everything I was talking about, he put like the article up about the Titanic, and then he put up the article about Biggie, and then like
the JP Morgan was so good.
And like literally as I was saying it, like the article was like, it was perfect. And that was the best editing.
Yeah, when any big news station or any for editing wants to hire me, I'm up for hire. Good,
I don't think any big news stations are listening to this podcast, buddy.
Yeah, man, I got the editing down.
You might want to get a hold of Stella Porter.
Yeah, but she's coming on the podcast.
There you go.
Her and Dan Levy. You know Dan Levy, right?
Yeah.
He's the News 13 sports guy. Yeah, those two are gonna come on.
There you go. But yeah,
buddy.
Why don't we get Chris Honorado instead, dude? Honorado is way better.
Than what? Than Levy or Stella?
Both of them.
I got a plug for Honorado, by the way, if you guys do want that. But,
oh boy.
Yeah, but I appreciate you guys jumping out this weekend. It was a little hectic weekend, and bringing Johnny Two Gloves. We'll get into in a minute.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. 2 glove Johnny.
So this weekend,
Johnny.
this weekend
Yo, it
was
was
a
like rain
little.
gloves too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
thanks.
were.
Like, bro, what is going on?
You want to know why? I'll tell you right now. Because he's a former baseball player and a football player. So when he plays football, he's used to wearing the 2 gloves all the time. So when I first started playing golf, I was coming off of playing football all the time. When I only had 1 glove on, bro, it felt so awkward.
Yeah,
Like,
I think we lost Anthony.
he's all right.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
He's looking for UFOs. So the 2 gloves, man, I'm telling you, it's a comfort thing. But shout out for him for jumping in. He literally jumped in at like
Yeah, for sure.
8:45 in the morning. Like Anthony's like, "Yo, can you go get him?" I'm like, "Anthony, I'm already at the golf course, bro." Like
He took an Uber. He took an Uber over.
Did he?
Did he really?
I brought him home. Yeah, he made it like a champ. And I hooked him up with that red Lombardi, and he came out a little. He came out hitting it a little, coming off the club a little hot. The ball was. Took him a little while to get used to the club, and then by the turn, he was hitting everything. He actually went back to back on 10 and 11 with birdies. So had a
nice.
pretty good round with that new 1985 red Lombardi.
Yeah, I had him for a 90. Me and
Yeah.
him ended up pairing together. I crushed us. I shot a 95. I couldn't. And me and Mikey were just saying prior, man. Like I literally was like, after the 4th hole, I got a double par and I checked out. I mentally, because at that point I knew my round was over. It really wasn't because I had a decent start, but in my head I knew where it was going. I knew where it was going just because of the way I've been playing. And like I was just saying earlier, today I got to the course and it was like I was a different person. I was getting off the tee every time. I was chipping like I've never chipped. I haven't chipped all season, literally all season. I started watching Bub. I started really paying attention to Bub because this guy, he is lights out with that short game. He probably rolled over the hole about 7 to 10 times on approach shots.
Easily.
That's not the first time that when we played with him last week or a couple weeks ago, he did that as
Dude,
well.
he calls his shots all the time. He's like, I don't even need my putter. I'm just gonna knock this in for birdie. And 15 yards out, and he fucking chips it right in. And dude, I swear to God, at least 6 times Sunday, it rolled within 2 inches of the cup. Did a little drive by, hit the lip once.
It was crazy. It really was.
Hey, Jay, Kev had a pretty nasty chipping on what was it, 11, huh?
11, yeah. I was shocked.
It was fucking awesome.
Because he wasn't playing that hole good at all either. Like he kind of sprayed up to that point. Like not a good off the tee, not a really good second, not really a good third.
Yeah.
But he made it from like 30 yards, 40
Yeah,
yards.
hold out. And the best part is we were all up there waiting.
You guys were all watching it too.
We were all watching it, so we had a little bit of a audience. We were all like, "Oh shit!"
See, that's a good audience hole.
At that point, though, Johnny had just birdied it, so I'm like, "Oh, there goes your."
Then I birdied 10 and canceled his.
Talk about birdies. We were flying high. So before we get into the whole birdie bonanza, because there was a lot of birdies this week. There were more than ever before, to be honest with you. And then we'll talk about what Jay's sipping on too in a second. But the group. So we were down a few of the regulars, man. We were down Fairway Mike. He had some personal shit going on. Hank was on a vacation with the wife. Steve was at bingo night with his uncle. And Brad was playing in a tournament with his father. So we were down four of the 8 regular guys. So it was a little bit of a scramble finding somebody. I had Evan from Helium Collective was on the fence. He kind of let me know late Friday night. So it was Saturday. We had to find somebody. Well, I was going up to camp Saturday, and I get there, and I have no service. So I'm like, shit. So I go to my wife. I go, what do you mean there's no service here? Like, where is there no service? There's 5G everywhere. Why can't I get service? I was driving 20 minutes back and forth down the road, like every hour and a half, 2 hours, like just to check in. And like texts weren't going through, but I could call. But you could only hear every third word I said. So
Bubs. I wish Bubs was here to tell the story, dude.
Yeah,
he's like all I could hear is
bro, it was so bad.
Fucking.
So I'm struggling to find the one guy. I'm like, Jay, I know Jay's always got like people he can call. He's like, dude, I can't get a hold of nobody because it's tough on a Saturday, the day, because anybody that asked you to play during the week already has a tee time. They're already playing somewhere.
You really have to ask all these people by like Wednesday, or they're going to be booking.
Right. That's the thing. Like that's what I would be doing if I was going to play with the crew. All right, I'm going to go and try to find somewhere else to play for the most part. But it was hectic. So we ended up with my group was me and Mikey were in the cart, along with Bub and Parisi. So that was an experience for Mikey to get to play with Parisi.
Yeah.
He's wild,
Dude,
right, Mike?
He's fucking
sick.
hilarious,
He's
dude.
a sicko.
He's a fucking hilarious dude, man. I like him.
He's
like
fucking.
him.
He's a great dude, but he's sick.
Yeah, so
Some of the
one
shit he
sick
comes out with, man.
Little, he's a sick individual.
It's
Sicker than you, Mike.
It's absolutely great. So I said to Mikey, I was like, yo, bro, I was like, he's really a great dude. I said, but just be prepared because I don't know. Like, he's so unpredictable. This is the first hole. And literally the first hole, he said something wild. I was like, bro, this is the whole deck. This is the whole deck.
Yep.
But yo, he's been playing really good though. Speaking of Parisi, he shot the low for the week with an 82. Bub followed that up with the 83. Elord, shout out Elord made an appearance in the pitch putt and puff.
Yeah, buddy.
Elord shot the 84.
That's
Jay,
the best I've seen him play in a while.
Yeah, he can be good though.
Yeah.
Then you got JR the 86. Farina and Farley tied for an 87. Let's see. Kev had the 91. Where else we got? Oh no, Johnny Two Gloves had the 90. Kev had the 91. Myself with the 95, and Mikey with 100. And Charlie made an appearance as well with a 103.
And Johnny got like a one. That dude Johnny got like a 111. He was behind. You don't have his score. He was up there too. Mikey
Yeah, he was the other Johnny. Yeah, he had 100.
He was at 100 too. Okay.
Yeah, he was at 100. Yep.
All right. He had a really hard time, bro. He was cursing out those greens. Like, I mean, I'm like, dude, that's for your par greens, bro. I'm like, that's just the way.
That's the thing. If people don't play there,
he doesn't know it. Yeah.
It's a tough course.
There's no way that ball broke that way. No way. No way. I'm like, but it did. Yep. It does.
And it's almost like fun, like watching someone like who thinks they're a really good putter. And then they come there, and it's like, yo, you haven't seen undulation like this. You haven't seen a hole that's on a hill, like an anthill. So if you hit it, it's going to break at the hole either way. Like you have to get your putt through that break.
Dude, you don't just they don't just make you don't just miss the putt. They punish you for missing the putt.
It rolls out fucking 30
You get
feet.
punished for it. That's straight up how it is, man. You miss the putt and you get punished 100%. For it.
So one especially 16, the par, 17, the par 3. I was on the back end, and pin high, but where the pin was, dude, it was like an uphill to the pin, but after the pin, dude, it just went right downhill, and I had missed. I wanted to get it there. I was probably a good 40 feet away, but man. As soon as I didn't think it was gonna get there. I said, "Get legs" in my head, and then it fucking ran by the hole, all the way to the fringe. I was like, Jesus, like Mikey said, it's the pins are in places that you truthfully do get punished. I mean, last week, a couple weeks ago, had me texting Tudor. I was like, why did you put the pin at this place on the 11th green? What the fuck you doing?
This guy really texted Tudor during the round.
He's my boy though.
He does all the time, dude.
Jay, he said, "Yo, can you come out? I'm on 16 right now. Can you please put this hole in a good spot for me?"
Not on
I'm on the fringe. I'm on the fringe, about to approach. Can you come move the pin for me?
Come over and cut me a hole, please, right next to my ball.
No doubt. So Jay, you had in your group, it was you. You had Elord in your group with Charlie, and you were riding with Kev, right?
Yep.
What's some highlights you had in your group?
Me and Kev birdie 10 11. Well, I birdied 10 at 11. He had a chip in. I actually hit my drive pretty far. Did you see how far that was? Who was in front of me?
Anthony and them were in front of you.
Dude, that was pretty far. I was
on
like
11, right?
Left.
On 11? Yeah, you bombed that.
When you guys were teeing off 11, I was only like 80 yards to the pin, I think. So that must have been at least like, let's see. I think that hole plays like 360, 350. So yeah, it had to be at least like 270.
The 10th hole plays 375.
Yeah, I had 85 left.
Oh,
That's a
the 10th.
bomb.
Yeah.
Dude.
Mike,
You gotta eat your Wheaties, bro. You gotta muscle up on them
anything under
drives.
300 is kind of lame.
you got to get them extra 10 yards, bro.
Yeah.
Get yourself a pair of squares.
I got to keep going to the gym, I guess.
How'd you get off the tee, Jay?
Good and bad. Like when I got the blow up holes, they were all like started with a bad like tee shot. Like I got a 7 on 7. I only hit my drive like 30 yards. Then I did it again on, what was it, like 15, I think. I got a 7. So my drive didn't go more than like 20 yards. I got another 7 somewhere too. I got 3 7s, like two or 3 6s, and still shot 86, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how good I was playing in between those blow up holes.
Yep.
Right.
So
that makes a difference when you can keep that.
Pretty much.
Rod, you gave up. You gave up after that, but you shouldn't have, because I'll tell you my story. I mean,
no, he didn't really give up because he started coming back on the back 9.
His mind went. I know, but when you get an 8, I understand the feeling, because I got it on.
Oh, absolutely.
On 5. I got it on the goalie hole, and I thought my round was fucking over. I actually got a 7 on 4, and then an 8 on 5. So I was coming off back to back. I'm sorry, that's wrong. I parred. It was back to back 5 and 6. It was 8 and 7. I got a 7 on 6 because I overshot my fucking second shot in the back rough on the softball field hole. So it was, I actually parred 4, got an 8 on 5, 7 on 6. So I'm like, dude,
yeah,
terrible. But I had a few pars early on. I had a par on 1 and a par on 3, I believe. And then, so I still managed to get a 48 on the front. And I said, if I get a 41 on the back, which I know I can do, I'll still break 90. I ended up shooting like a 39 on the back for a 40 or for a 97 or 87. So
87.
yeah, it was so
that saved me was like the par 3s, parring them all. I think. I mean, I got bogey on one of them, but those 3s, when you get 7s, like they're big. And I got on my scorecard, I had 4 3s on it that round.
Yeah, that's huge.
3, I mean, I had 3 par 3 pars, so I had 4 3s on my card. It saved my ass.
That is huge.
I mean, if you could get through the front 9, I mean, I
under
was at
45. Under
45, you're fine.
Yeah, I went 43 with 3 7s and like 2 or 3 6s as well.
Yeah, so I shot a 48 on the front yesterday. I come out today, I shoot a 42 on the front. Like, how is that? You know what I'm saying though? Like, it's literally though with me, and it's me and Bub were talking about it today on the cart. I said, bro, I never really have let any sport get in my head to where I let it actually get to me. Like I said, I don't even want. I said all I want to do is play golf, but I don't even want to play golf. If you know what I'm saying, like because of how bad I'm playing, it's like not even enjoyable. Like I was in the beginning of the year, dude. I was really making a turning point where I was mid to low 80s all the time, trying to like thinking I'm gonna make that breaking point, and then all of a sudden it was shit. What's going on right now? I'm starting to go the wrong way. And like the driver was money early on, and now it's like, where did the driver go? It's
Raj, yeah, but
it's a humbling sport.
That happens to professionals, bro. That happens to the pros. Look what
happened
to
that's
Justin
what I'm telling
Thomas.
you. What pros deal with? I'm telling
saying,
you how to deal with it like a pro.
No, for real. No, for real though. I mean, it's golf, man. That's the game. It happens to everybody, including pros, including amateurs.
And that's why I laugh at Kirk sometimes. He'll be like, "Oh, dude, I got my shit figured out, man. I got my shit." I'm like, dude, no, you don't. Nope. Your next round, you're gonna get humbled, and you're gonna figure out. You're gonna figure out you don't have it figured out.
Yeah,
right.
100%, man.
Quick.
I'll tell you what though. One thing about Johnny, what's gonna piss all 3 of you guys off?
Johnny Two Gloves.
Johnny Two Gloves.
That's my
Dude's
dude,
been
man.
playing golf. This is his second year of playing golf. Of learning, playing, and I'm not just the dude. He outdrove me a few times. Like both, I had a good drive, and he outdrove me. Both connected good. His putting is, I mean, short game, like chips around the greens. He never duffs one. He never has one of those little like a guy that's been playing for only a year would have, like the
Right,
little
right.
hits at 1 or 2 feet.
Hmm.
Never has those. Um, he's really, tell you what, learned the game really, really, really out of. I just think I told him this. I said just, and I wrote with him yesterday. I said you got really good fast. I said, but don't expect. I said you also might plateau. I said you might get to like the high 80s, low 90s, and stay here. I just I don't want you to feel like you're gonna get to the 70s now in a year just because you got so good so fast, because
Right.
that next level is like really hard to get to.
No doubt. No
You know,
doubt.
but the kid's got it. The kid's got it right now, man. Johnny Two Gloves. And listen, the Two Gloves is probably just it's a feel thing for him, man. If
Yeah.
it feels good, let him roll with it.
I
I
think
don't
he
know.
said.
Absolutely.
I think he said he was struggling one time to get like a grip, and he started using the rain gloves because when they get a little bit tacky, he gets a little more grip with it.
I could see that.
And then he started using them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to him though, man, for sure, for real though, for jumping on and taking an Uber to
Yeah,
get
good
there and
egg, man.
shit.
Good guy. He's really
I
a good dude.
appreciate that, especially
For sure.
then. I like getting new. That's the other thing too, man. It's kind of like this is a way for me to like start to build a whole legends thing too, with getting guys to see what we're doing. See, come out and have a good time with us. Come out and have an experience. Like Elord, I bet it's going to be a lot easier now that he came and hung out with the boys to get him to come back out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to be like, yeah, I do want to go out and play some golf with those guys. That was fun. Let me get back out there. He didn't even get the full experience with Fairway and Hank and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Well,
you should. You know what? You really should. You should pair him up with Fairway if Elor comes out. I would love to see those two together going at it.
every new person from here on out, I'm
Should
going to
go with
throw in the
Fairway
cart.
at least one time.
Is
At
going to
least
go in
one time.
Fairway's cart.
my buddy Chris Richards said if he could have had a babysitter, he would have jumped on. But
No doubt. Like, yo, even like Mikey, shout out to you, Mikey. Mikey goes, yo, look at this text I got. And it was Scrounge. Yo, Pitch Putt and Puff's looking for guys. This guy's playing in a different tournament. And he's out here reaching out to guys from trying to get Brad's a good dude, man. Like, shout out to Scrounge, man.
Fuck yeah, man. We'll always fill it up for you, man. If you ever, even if you need one from the amateur tour, that's a flighter, we'll get you one of those guys to come and kick your ass.
Yeah, and if that's the case too, like if we did that, like I would just make him play from the blues kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know
figure something out. No, I know.
Absolutely.
You want to keep it. Right now, we kind of have a group of guys that are semi all.
It's perfect. Look at those scores.
That
No,
really.
we need like that. What did I say, Raj? Like 16?
Yeah, man.
16 people for the scramble or something?
We can do it. We just got to back it up. We just got to back it up. I can get it done. We just got to back it up.
Let's go, buddy.
I can get us 4. We just got to figure out the weekend. Maybe we'll set that up, Jay, for my birthday weekend again. Remember last year we had the 20 for my birthday?
When's that?
End of August. Make it like a banger.
Well, we can throw my birthday in there too.
You're right.
End of August and do both of ours.
Yeah, because you're right in the beginning of September, right?
Yeah.
Yep. No doubt. Let's do something like that.
20 people, a scramble from like blue tees, would you say?
Yeah, 4-man scramble from the blue tees. Let's do that. Yo, so we're going to do
not nicer than me and Roger's hat.
Hell no.
Check
we're going to do
out.
Five Borough
Meth,
Farms.
baby.
Shout out to
Meth.
Five Borough Farms.
Dutch Masters.
The
we got
Dutch
the drinks
Masters.
out tonight too.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Cali FX, Richard and company. These drinks
really
are
good.
no joke. Jay's got his right there. I'm telling you, Jay, it's the flavor's spot on.
Fire.
I gotta get you guys some, Anthony and Mike.
I want one. I like the drinks.
There's
Strawberry
a bunch of different
lemonade.
ones. I think I got one
that
of their
actually
vapes.
looks good, man.
Dude, it's really good and tasty too, bro. It's really good.
Yeah,
Mike's in it.
Strawberry lemonade. It's hemp extract.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, man. There's like CBN,
Good.
CBGs, all that shit.
Nice.
Everything you're looking for. I don't have any with me up here. I do have a little flyer that I'll tell you all about it. Yeah, bro. They got like tinctures. They got like, I'm not even kidding you, everything from like sleep to sex enhancements.
That
like,
looks like a hoochie coochie card from what I could see. What's in the
Nah,
front?
this-
Brad get to you?
Nah, man, this is from the company. They sent with the
What's the
package.
front page of that thing though? What am I seeing?
Oh, it's a girl like just a
All
very
right.
attractive
I thought it
young lady.
I thought it was a hoochie coochie card.
I
No.
thought Brad got you.
That's still in my golf. Hoochie Coochie card, I think, is still in my golf bag.
Who's the first person was that fairway that said, "Who's putting Hoochie Coochie cards in my bag?"
Yeah, he's the best, man. He got out there today with us.
Where was Hank?
Hank went out west, Seneca Falls area. What's Watkins Glen?
Okay.
He went out there with the wife for the weekend. I think Steve had a bingo night or
bingo.
Who bro? You don't ever know it's Steve, bro. He could be
picking up
get an old bro. Is he trying to get an old lady at a fucking pick up an old lady?
Yeah,
picking up desperate times, man.
Bingo,
he's trying.
baby.
Steve's trying new things, man. Let's just put it that way.
Listen.
Get
I
the
don't
bingo
judge.
bitches.
Go Steve, baby. If you're listening, go at it, man. I heard that 70 plus living, man, is the way to go.
Please do
pension.
not remove chips before a winner has been confirmed.
Yeah, 100%. Steve's at the bingo hall or he's up at the Racine. I'll bet in the harness track.
Oh my God.
Love him, man.
As long as he has that Upstate Golf Guys hat on, it's all good.
That's it. Yeah, he was rocking it last week when we played. He was.
I know he does. He loves that thing.
Shirt.
It's awesome.
Yeah, he was wearing a society shirt too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but that was a fun round, man. Overall teams was let's just break down the teams real quick, then we'll get back to bullshitting for a second. It was Johnny Two Gloves and myself, 90 and 95. Wasn't gonna happen. And then you had Charlie and JR, 103 and 86. Mikey
Not surprised.
Mikey with 100, Elord 84, not going to get it done. Johnny, Farley's boy there had the 100, and then Bub with an 83. Bub was playing good, man. He had a quiet 83, had a couple birdies. I thought for sure he was going to come on and talk about all his birdies. If I come on, I got to be Birdie Bub. I got to be Birdie Bub.
No. He can't pick his own nickname, dude.
No.
You don't get to Bub. Pick it, bro.
He's more Bogey Bub than he is Birdie Bub.
He's drive-by Bub now.
Yup. Farley and Farina, 87-87, came in second place. A good thing someone could do math because Parisi and Kev, 82-91.
I had the money in my hand. Raj puts the money in my hand. He said, "You win." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then, we redid the math.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this guy to pass the hat around. He's standing over me like a hawk. I'm like, yo, go pass the hat around like a homeless person.
That money. Give me that money.
You guys can't read. You can't add.
I can't read when people are pounding over me.
Holy
how high are these guys? By the time the round's over,
that's what I'm saying, bro. You know how I'm cooked, bro. I'm 3-4 deep at that point, man. From the hot sun and everything else. Yeah,
get you a fucking drool bucket.
At that point, I just want to go home and take a nap, bro. That's what I did. I went home and I took a nap. I had a bunch of shit to do.
Brain is fried by the time he's done doing that math.
I woke up at 6:30, drove in from Sacandaga, got there like 8:30. I was like, dude, it's like an hour and a half drive in. I was shot. I was like, oh man, I'm tired. I want to go home. Came home, had a bunch of stuff to do. Fell asleep. Ended up staying up to like 12:30 playing college football because I'm a degenerate.
Video games.
Bro, they fry your brain, man. Your brain.
I'm almost to the World Series on my MLB The Show right now.
Well, the NCAA came out for the first time in 11 years or something now, 2013, 14. And it's literally, dude, it's so sick. You guys know I'm a huge college football fan. Love my Hurricanes. So, I have not stopped playing. I'm on the second season in the Road to Glory mode. I'm on my second season. I keep going every other day. I do one. I do the Dynasty and then I do. But it's bad, bro. Video games are bad. I get there and I start playing. It's not like a 45 minutes. I'm up and going. I'm there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Boom, 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 and I got 3-4 games in, and I'm like, holy shit. But I'll be in 2055 in a week.
That's why I'm never getting VR because I would never leave the VR headset if I had one, dude.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how Brad does it, man. I guess that's why he doesn't really come out of his mom's basement unless it's to mentor.
I mean, I didn't want to take it off just sitting on the couch that night.
Matt Wogaki gets in 10 rounds before work, 10 rounds after, fucking 10 rounds.
So is it really when you're swinging though? You have to swing it like you're really swinging a golf club.
Yes.
Real, yeah.
Yeah. It
It's
gets
awesome.
everything. It gets everything. It'll teach you all your form, the whole nine.
No shit.
That's
pretty
crazy.
crazy. So Jay, what's your plans for this week, Jay? You got anything going on? There you go. Pitch, putt, and puff it, kid.
I don't think so. Probably just league on Friday and just gonna try to keep finding some other jobs. Maybe got an interview tomorrow and just try to grind it out. Do
You
some golfing.
You wanna do in studio Thursday or Wednesday since these guys aren't doing anything Wednesday now?
Yeah, I could do anything usually at night.
All right, maybe we'll do something. We'll set it up and do something this week. What do you got, boys? Got coming up? And you got no guests for us this week yet, right? What are you doing?
No, I mean, I guess I slacked for the end of July. I didn't realize it. Holy shit, because I got all of August filled, all 4 weeks.
Why don't you reschedule him with my guy Kai from Tea Time Leather? See if he's available.
Maybe he'll do that for this week.
Yeah, hit him up, man. He's always free. He's West Coast. You hit him up on a Friday. It's probably 6 o'clock over there.
Hit that dude Slick Willie up, man. Get us some head covers.
Yeah, shout out Slick. It's Willie,
Custom.
man.
Yeah,
yo,
dude.
so shout out real quick. Speaking of Slick Willie's, Slick is Golf at slickisgolf.com. He made head covers and wood covers, no diddy, for Vince Carter. And
shit.
dude, he did through the legs. He's got one through the legs. He's got one jumping over the guy. Like Slick Willie hooked it up. Yeah, I shared it the other day. Yeah,
that was pretty sick,
dude. It's his custom work, like with the leather is on the head covers is no joke.
Yo, your head cover is sick,
bro. That thing is fire, dude. Like, I love that thing. Like I use that logo now.
Yo, is that a wood cover or a driver cover?
That's a job. Mine is a driver cover. He can do whatever you want though.
Okay.
Any head cover you want.
You should get him on, Mikey.
Yeah, we should.
I'm not as good of a chef as RGB. You know, I just gotta get some ingredients and throw them together and throw them in the pot and cook them up, Mike.
There you go.
Dude, I just had the founder of Fairways and Putts on, Levon. Yeah. Dude, like this dude had caught me completely off guard, man. He was a very professional business guy, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Yeah, man, I was a drug addict, heroin addict, living in abandoned houses," and I'm going like in my head as he's sitting there telling me, I'm like, "Whoa!" Like caught me so off guard. But then he had like a couple things he said about the game of golf that correlate to like life and shit, like the time of golf, like you're 18. There's 18 holes. 18 years is when you start to hit like your maturity point in life, and like as you grow older, the score and all this stuff. And it made a lot of sense when you actually sat back and thought about it. But it was like one of those interviews I didn't expect to go in that direction.
Yeah.
When he said that, I was like, oh shit.
A lot of people who've been through that, man, are like really open about it, and they want to, preach it. And
look at the dude from My Pillow, man.
Yeah.
Why, he's drugged up?
Yeah, he used to be. He was fucking homeless, the whole nine.
Yeah, man.
Found Jesus and started My Pillow.
Yeah, but so this Levon, the owner of Fairways and Putts, know what he did this past weekend? He went and played golf with Cat Williams and Mark Curry.
No
Get
shit.
the fuck out.
Yeah, he went from doing that to going to play golf with those guys. And he sent me the picture of him and Curry hanging out this past weekend.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. Like just the connections you make through doing like just having a golf business or doing some stuff. There you go, Jay. Watch how good you sleep, bro.
Bro, I slept so good last night.
That shit is good, man. It's nice too. The mango one is fire. The mango is my favorite. They also have THC versions that come with like 30 milligrams per serving. They're nice. They're timeout drinks. But they're not too bad, but they're to help you sleep. So they're gonna nice CBD, CBG, and THC mix.
Yeah, I'll have to fucking hook Jen up with some of them.
Yeah, they're good, man. Next time he sends me a little package, I'll let you guys know.
All right,
yeah, Raj, hook Jen up for us using her house for a studio.
I gotta
hook my girl Jen up.
Yeah, I gotta do something for putting up with your shit, dude. Jay, I swear to you, bro. I'm outside of Mikey's house. Yeah, he's got his air conditioning in the window. I can still hear Anthony through the walls outside.
Elord comes out to me at the end of the round. He's like, "Bro, you're loud." I'm like, "I get excited at some holes." He's like, "No, He goes, "You were just talking normally." He goes, "I
Yeah.
was like, oh shit."
You're
I was like,
so
maybe I
loud.
am.
It's crazy. There's
Yeah, I don't mean it.
no idea how fucking loud. It's crazy.
It is
All right,
crazy.
but
dude.
yeah, another good week of the Pitch Putt and Puff, man. I don't know if you guys got any other highlights you want to get in there quick before we wrap up, or just plug who you guys are, where you're from, and what you're doing.
It's the Upstate Golf Guys podcast, brother. Mikey knows the deal. 518 Golf's the Cape. We have a good guest on every week normally, except for the last couple episodes. I've been slacking a little, but we just have fun with it, man. The last episode, we barely even talked golf. We talked some conspiracy theories and we talked some current events. It was a fun episode. So we don't always go into golf. We don't always go into golf. Sometimes you just bullshit and have fun chit chatting.
Sometimes it's nice not to have a guest.
It is
man.
when we're just hanging out, bullshitting. Just
Yeah, absolutely.
So go check out that episode's going to be dropping tomorrow, which is probably the same day as this episode. So after you listen to this episode, check out the
comes out Wednesday.
All right. So after you listen to this episode, go listen to the most recent Upstate Golf Guys podcast episode to hear RGB, myself, and Mikey talking some conspiracies, and it was funny. It was a good time, and I was on the internet all night looking these conspiracies.
He fell in that fucking wormhole, bro.
Yeah,
bro, I'm telling you.
Once you get in that bro, you can't get out.
He texted me earlier. He was like, "Dude, you got me going down these rabbit holes now, you fuck."
I yelled at him. I was like, "You fucking asshole."
Yo, but the crazy thing is, bro, like I started you at kindergarten level shit. Like we can go once you get going.
I believe it.
Like I can get you listening to some stuff that you're gonna be like hiding in.
Dude, I already followed like 10 different 10 different conspiracy people on podcasts since already, dude.
Well, make sure you follow XG and Tinfoil Hat.
They're like my first ones, buddy. I've already been following them.
How can't you follow them, dude? You send them this stuff all the time.
I know, you're right.
No, they're good. They're good. They're actually a really good follow. They're awesome. So, all right, buddy.
So what's happening this weekend?
So this weekend we'll recap. We'll preview it, but I got to double check. I'm gonna see if I can get the 3 tee times. If I can, Mikey, you would be in, right?
Yeah.
And
I'm out Sunday, but I will be in the following week.
Okay. So I'm just gonna pretty much see if I can get. So real quick before we wrap up, I go up there to Josh to pet. And I was like, yo, dude, I don't know. And it was right before Johnny confirmed that he was coming. I was like, dude, I think I only got 11. Someone canceled last minute, personal stuff, yada, yada, yada. He's like, it's cool, man. I was like, but I hate when I ask for the extra tee time and I don't fill it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like an asshole kind of thing. And then literally you text me, Johnny's coming. I was like, oh, never mind. Someone's coming. He's like, bro, how do you find all these people to come play golf? And dude, look who we had there this week. We had such a different
so many randoms.
Yeah.
Random here. We had Farley and his buddy. We had Charlie hopping on. Charlie and Elor playing together. They probably haven't even kicked it since high school. You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably been 20 years since they kicked it. Probably. And then you got just random people thrown in there. It's like, all right, who am I going to put with who to make this work? And I think we did pretty good. Like our vibe was great. Like we had fun in our group.
Yeah, our group was really good too.
You know, we had a good time. So like that's the hardest part of it is just making sure everybody's gonna be out there having a good time. Besides Farina stealing gloves and shit.
Parisi, dude, it was really the same glove as I was actually embarrassed. When I opened up my front pocket, I felt I had the one in my back pocket and I saw that one. I was like, oh shit! Like I almost didn't want to say anything. Like
it was like 2
back up.
It was like 2 minutes earlier. He hit you up. He was like, "Yo, dude, you got my glove?" You were like, "No."
I'm like, yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, I just spent $35 on that fucking glove 3 days ago." It's the first round I played with it.
Yeah, I opened up my front pocket just to like get my keys out or whatever. And there's the other glove. I'm like, I definitely didn't have 2 Titleists. It was the same exact one. Just the Titleist was black. The words were black instead of white.
Did you end up losing any head covers?
No, I was good this time, but I left.
I know.
Trust me when I tell you, I was leaving them up at the box. I was leaving them.
Put them in the basket, bro. Put them in the basket.
You're gonna start putting him in front of us. We're gonna start keeping his head covers, bro. I need that.
You gotta hit up Slick. You gotta hit up Slick Willie. You hit up Slick Willie. You get a custom one.
There you go.
In that way, you'll be so worried. Make sure after every hole that you have that thing. I'm telling you, bro. I'm a nervous wreck. Where's my slick Willie? Where's the
Yo,
slick Willie?
Rod, I got my first package of Lombardis to sell.
Oh yeah.
I got 3. Yeah, I have the Sicily.
Yo,
I have
next time you play with us, do me a favor, bring him, because I want Hank to take a look at. Because I had him use the PS99, not for him, but I want him to take a look at some others.
That's what I have a PS99. I have the Nano, which is the mallet, and then I have the Cecilia, which is
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, Hank didn't like the offsetness of the PS99, but I said we can fix that because Uncle Paulie will customize anything for you.
They'll customize
He
anything.
will.
He'll hook it
Yeah.
up. Jay,
Definitely.
you love your putter though, Jay. You ain't going away from that thing.
Nah, I just got it
Why?
too, like a year or 2 ago.
What are you using? A 1982 Nike?
No,
Yeah.
that's me, bruh.
I got a Spider X, but I had the Spider before that.
Ah,
and
that's
then
right.
I had that for like 4 years, I think, and I just got the Spider X when that one came out the year after. So I'll probably just get like a Spider GT or something next in like a year or 2. I'll grab like the GT for like $250.
Here's a question: is there a
Uncle Paulie.
lifespan on a putter? Like, what do you think the true
No.
lifespan on a putter is?
No, you can
Nope.
use it for your whole life.
Yeah.
Nah, the Spider I had before, those grooves start to indent and stuff after a while. And once they start collapsing,
you get
down
the
and
inserts.
shit,
You
not
get
good.
them inserts replaced, man. You go have that
Yeah.
shit refurbished. That's it.
Like,
Honestly,
don't do
though,
any of that stuff though, but you're not getting like a putter like that for more than like 6 years.
Right.
you hear of
But those
stories
ones,
of
like Lombardis that are like the mill grinded and shit like that, those will last fucking forever.
Right.
You gotta
Not that
get you one
plastic
then.
insert shits aren't really that great.
You gotta get you one then. He's got something comparable to the spiders.
He's got mallets. I've seen it. Yeah, right.
He's got
the
shit
Nano's
that's.
dope. He's got a lot of.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of.
He's got a
stuff.
new diamond that's
That
dropping. Or some
diamond that's
shit.
coming out is insane looking,
Yeah,
dude.
anything I get next, I'm getting fitted for it. If I'm going to spend the money on anything, a putter, wedges, iron,
Right.
wood.
Same.
I'm not buying anything without getting fitted for it.
I don't blame you.
It's so expensive, man. It's so damn expensive to like get
I might as
something
well get
fitted.
fitted.
You might as well do it the right way.
Yo,
and have
can we
it
talk?
forever.
Can I talk about something though, real quick? I'm never trying to drive the green on 5 again, dude. I'm done. I'm done doing that.
I mean, Bub did that, I think, the other day, too. He fucking loses 2 balls every time on that hole.
Well,
Every
I
time,
do. The
man.
thing is I do it once every 10 times, put it on the green. I think I can do it every fucking time. And a lot of times I'll put it like in a patch of rough right before the green, or I'll miss left if I'm going to miss and hit the fairway.
Who was it that put it on and fucking in your group?
That was that Johnny guy. That was one of his good drives he had. He smoked it. He was just he could.
Yo, what'd he do? What'd he do on that hole? Did he eagle that shit?
Bogeyed.
Are you fucking for real, dude?
He can't put a putt, dude. He
drove the green in 4 putted.
Legitimately, he smashed it past the hole and then passed back off. Like it was big. He was having he could. That's what I mean. He was driving the ball. He was fine. Like he was keeping up. That's why I was like yelling at the greens, dude, and cursing them out. And like I could see the frustration. I get it because I'm like, Freer Park will do that to you. But he was mad.
Well, it's so funny to watch it beat somebody up for a newbie, you know?
Yeah, it was rough on him. But yeah, I had if I had a little more wind at my back, my ball was just down into the red, like in the leaves. Like it was right there. And I should have just took an unplayable and dropped 2 and hit 3 right from there. But I tried playing it like a jackass. And then I hit it into the leaves and the ground deeper than it already was. So that was 2. So then my third was unplayable. Dropped 3, took 4, and then I fucking scolded over the green, like, because I was already on tilt. So I'm like, dude, like, you just ruin a good round doing something so dumb. Like, it's.
But if you get it though, you're good. You get the eagle or birdie.
Yeah, I know, but more than likely you're gonna be
right.
I mean, you're going to be pretty far for the eagle putt, more than likely, because you're not going to be able to shoot a dart. So if you could just put it 60 to 80 yards in the middle of the fairway, I mean, you have just as good of if you have a good wedge game, I mean,
so that's the thing. That's not a tough. That's not an easy green to land though either.
It's not.
Like, on
you're right.
So if you hit your approach shot and you say, all right, say you hit your drive and you land in the middle of the fairway, 85, 100-yard mark, and that pin is either, it doesn't matter if it's tucked high, down low, down in the front. When you land, it's going to bounce even so hard in that front
Everything
there.
runs right.
And it's going to run to the right to where it's not going to stay on that slope. So there's a chance you're either going to run off the green. You're not keeping it. You're not keeping it. And it's a tough one to land because there's a lot of times you're going to bounce and you're going to run off the backside of the green. Or like I said, you're going to run off the right. So that's not it's an easy hole if you play it right, but it's not an easy hole.
It should be such an easy hole.
They bait you into going for it.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
they do. They really do.
Like the spot you want to be really is that rough in front of the green on the side of the hill. That's a good spot to be because then you can come up at the hole.
Yep, you're going
right hand side, right there on the right hand side.
That's the play.
And that's where I was so close to being, Raj. Another fucking 3, probably, who knows, another 2 feet, it might have stuck on that rough. But it rolled, everything runs back there, so I probably just hit, and then it rolled back just to the edge of that rough. Or edge of it was all leaves.
Yeah, I do got to give Parisi a shout out for never giving up on looking for a ball.
Yo.
He
don't stop.
We thought Scrounge was bad out there looking for balls, dude. Holy shit.
Crazy.
He don't give up, bro. He don't give up. We're over putting. He's still over in the fucking forest looking for a ball, bro.
Off the tee. Yeah, you don't stop. Dude.
It was hilarious. He
don't stop at all. Yo, but shout out to him too, because he called it on the 7th hole. He said something to Bob. They were talking shit. They both birdied 7. And he goes, all right, don't matter, Bob. I'm gonna birdie 9 anyway. And sure enough, that son of a bitch came, stuck it, and birdied 9. We had a lot of birdies out there, so
but he didn't even mean 9.
Yeah, I know.
He meant to say 8.
He meant to say 8, ended up birdie at 9. So he spoke it into existence and didn't even mean it.
Nice. Yeah, we had a lot. Everybody shot well. It was a good day.
Yeah, so I think I won a skin on the 6th hole. I had a bird. Parisi had the birdie on 9, and then Elord grabbed the skin on 18. I know the 7th hole, there was a bunch of skins. The 10th, the 11th. I don't know, 15th, I think there was a couple. So there was that was a good round. Like people were scoring out there, which was good to see.
Elord, if you're listening, you're lucky that you took that skin on 18 because I missed it. Roger even said, you're going to fuck this up. I missed that 3-footer, Raj, for birdie, you know.
I know, man. I get in people's heads, bro. That's what I do.
So it was a nice tap and par. And that would have been 3. Dude, that would have been 3 birdies on the back 9 if I hit that.
It's a good round. That's how you battle back, man, from the 48 in the front.
Mikey, you know the dart I shot on 10? Yep. Remember you came up? I had like 3 or 4. I had like 3 or 4 more of those on the back 9, bro. I was fucking.
How close was your putt on 10?
I don't know, Mikey. How close was that? Like 4 feet, 4.5, 5 feet.
Yeah, 4 to 6 feet.
I made my birdie from around like 15, 16.
On 10?
Yeah, I made a bomb. Well, a mini bomb, not a big bomb, but it was good. It was a good run.
I got par on 9.
Oh. Yeah.
There you go. Hey.
Whoa.
No greenies. We didn't do greenies because fairway wasn't there. Otherwise,
we can't keep track of that like fairway can, man.
Good thing though, because we would have got 9 by fucking.
Hey man,
killed us.
Did you give me your money?
Yeah.
Did you give me your money?
He's the best, dude. He's so funny.
Yeah, man.
He had a good time out there today. I'm glad he got out to play today because he was good, man. He's like, dude, I couldn't stand sitting there. He was sending us videos of chipping in his backyard and shit.
Oh, well, prayers to him and the wife and everything.
Yeah, no doubt.
In my thoughts.
No doubt.
Is he gonna be playing Sunday?
As of now, yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Yep. So
right.
Until further notice, yep. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll recap. We'll preview everything. We'll drop an episode Friday. Appreciate you boys jumping on. Jay, I'll link up with you. I got a couple guests lined up this week. Golf Bag Company and a couple others if you want to hop on for
Word. I could use a new bag. I got a hole in that shit. Be teased me falling out.
Let's see what's up, man.
Teased me falling on the
get
ground.
cooking.
Fucking divot tools on the ground.
Yeah, bro, it's the worst, man. It's like playing
How'd
with
that happen? Oh, there's a little hole here.
It's like playing with someone with a hole in their pocket, and all of a sudden they're in the woods, and there's their ball. Like, oh shit!
Gotta get
Yeah.
Gotta get you a promo code, get you a pair of squares, get you 10 extra yards on your drives, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get my
get
squares
that 300.
fixed, man. I went to tie him and that shit ripped, man. I gotta hit Bob up and see if I can get a replacement pair because I got no balance. There's no ankle support.
Dude, you got you got to pull
That's
the
when
bread.
my drive started going bad. I'm not even kidding.
Maybe that's what it is, bro.
Bro.
You got to
figured
do
it
what
out.
Brad did, man. Call customer service.
I don't have
blow
that.
up.
Nah, I'm not gonna blow up. I gotta hit Bob up though because I know there's a warranty on them bad boys. I'll have to hit him up, check
Hit
it
him
out.
up. Hit him up.
Because I laced them up tight, man. I'm trying to crank them down. I'm trying to get an extra. I know they said 10.
It's a prorated warranty though, dude. So
yeah, it don't matter. I'm trying to get an extra. I was trying to get that extra 5 yards out of the gig, and I ripped right through that shit.
Yeah.
busted
No
right
doubt.
out.
Yo, and then once again, shout out Cali FX, Richard and company over there. The strawberry lemonade with Jay sipping on right now. I have the mango THC drinks cooling in the fridge for my nightcap. I'll be getting into that as soon as we're done here.
Strawberry lemonade cooling in the fridge for a nightcap. You just sound like a rap, bro.
You sound like Sketch, the rapper. What's up, brother?
Don't pick on my boy.
No, that's your homie, man. I can't do that. He's cool people's, man. He's a funny ass dude. He's actually a rapper now.
Is he really?
He's rapping. He's dropping bars.
Did he rap as good as I just did?
No, not as good as you, man. You sounded great.
Sometimes you just got to hawk Tui on that thing.
Spit on that thing.
Yeah. Did you see the one dude from before we close it out from Country Club with Jason? Not Jake. The has the long hair.
Mike. Yeah.
He just had the video. Like it was just like him looking into like thought. He's like, this is me thinking. I wish I hawked Tui to make that bag of cash. Like he was basically saying, like you think about, like he was like, if you go find his video, it was hilarious.
Did you see her interview on Whitney Cummings' podcast?
No, not yet.
She's so funny. She was talking about like the type of guy she's into, and Whitney Cummings like, well, that sounds just like Matt Rife. So Whitney calls Matt Rife, and she's talking to Matt Rife. He says something. He goes, what's your mom look like? She's like, my mom was a crackhead. I'm a crack baby.
Oh shit.
She goes, you don't want nothing to do with my mama. She a crackhead. I'm a crack baby. That's why I'm so funny. You get me?
You get me?
She like she's making so much money over something, bro. So like she was hammered and she was just like wanted to be on that microphone and she was just staying because that wasn't she was talking for like if you listen to the whole thing it's a minute interview.
Oh, it's a whole minute thing where she's like,
Pookie.
Yeah, I love you, Pookie, forever.
Even before that, like her friend, because they asked her friend first. They asked her friend first,
and she was like,
no, I gotta get her. She's the like, dude. She's got to thank her friend for calling her over because if she didn't call her over, that would have never happened, and she'd still be broke as a mofo right now.
Yep, but now they're living large, man. Living large.
Man.
That's what the Pitch Pop Pop's going to be real soon. We're going to be living big time, man.
Got to hit our viral moment.
No doubt, it's coming. It's coming. Fairway's going to get us that moment.
It's got to come by accident, just like hers did.
Roger's got to have his Hawk Tui moment.
Yeah, no thanks. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
All right, boys. Appreciate you jumping on. Check these guys out and myself at the Upstate Golf Guys.com. Those episodes release every Tuesday, and sometimes he has a bonus episode every once in a while to check them out. Jay, what are you? JR at PP_PPP.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Something like that. You can find Jay on the Pitch Putt and Puff podcast page.
Roger's got it there on his page.
Yeah, I got it on there, so check that out, boys. Appreciate you jumping on, and we will see you guys on Friday with a preview of this upcoming weekend. We'll figure out how many tee times we got and all that shit.
Yes, sir.
Later. Appreciate the boys jumping on, JR. Anthony and Mike from the Upstate Golf Guys. We got a pretty good rundown somewhat of the weekend and some of the highlights. It was quite a few birdies out there and such. We were out there doing our thing on the course. But let's close out here with a couple shout outs to some sponsors. We got 420 Bliss located at 740 Hoosier Grove, Troy, New York. Make sure you check them out. You can check them out online, 420-bliss.com. They have a delivery service as well. If you're in the 518 area, make sure you check them out and check out the app available in the App Store, just a little higher. Make sure you're looking at the 420 location. If you're in New York City, the app is available to you down there as well. A few locations in the Upper West Side, I believe it's down there. Then you got to check out Trouble Off the Tee, troubleoffthetea.com, promo code RGB for 15% off site wide, as well as promo code PUFF for the polos. Buy one, get one free on the polos, promo code PUFF. Make sure you take advantage of that deal, and then take advantage of an awesome book written by the author Marty Minden, narrated by Jake Adams from Country Club Adjacent. Marty really does his thing with this book. It's a great story. Make sure you check it out. You can find it on Spotify and Audible. So make sure you check that out, troubleoffthetea.com. And then last but not least, we got golfercbd.com, golfercbd.com. Truly a game changer with their patented delivery technology. They're strokes ahead of the competition, delivering 10 times more CBD directly to the muscles and joints than the traditional balms and creams. The Golfer CBD topicals are easy to apply on the course, absorb quickly, and do not leave any sticky residue, making them the perfect addition to every golfer's essential toolkit. Throw this stuff right in your bag. It's definitely a game changer out there for you on the course. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll be back on Friday with a preview of the weekend. Hopefully the regular boys are back. I know Hank will be back in town. Hopefully get our boy Fairway back out on the golf course as well. And then see what's up with Big Steve. Get him out there. I know Scrounge should be back, so maybe grab another tee time and get another 12 guys out there this week. But we'll see what happens, and we'll see you on Friday. Later.